Taurus, welcome to your session. And Taurus, in this session, we will see what it is you are clinging on to. Please do not force any of the channeled messages, Taurus. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and start your session, Taurus. Just FYI, we do have the SGL Tarot Podcast. There you will find your individual zodiac sign readings as well as your collective readings, Taurus. Taurus, it costs you nothing to click the link to go check out your other readings, okay? All right, that is available to you if you do not resonate with this session. And in this session, we're going to take a look at what it is you're clinging on to. Please don't force any of the channel messages, all right? I don't have a direct message for you, but we will see what comes out for you in your spread. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for Taurus. Thank you. If you are new to the tarot world, Taurus, you are an earth sign. Just a FYI. Confusion. Now, let me tell you, Taurus, confusion is not of God, okay? So whatever it is that got you confused, first you need to reassess yourself. Are you eating right? What kind of habits are you partaking in? What does your environment look like? And then I can decide whether if all of those or one of those takes part in this confusion. Do you need to sober up? Because confusion is not of God. Because it looks like you may be walking away from a people, place, or an environment because you're being called to. There's no confusion if something doesn't feel right. I get that. You're seeking a new experience. Well, you're about to make it happen, Aries. I was about to call you Aries, Taurus. What the current state that you're in and what you're currently experiencing is no longer a fulfillment. And it looks like you've already made your decision, but you haven't taken action yet. The bottom of the deck is allure. Consider this situation carefully, because the fact that it's basically saying that you're not thinking logically. You are making a choice off of how you feel. So you're being asked to stop making decisions off of how you feel. Okay. Yeah. Have you ever heard that saying, weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning? That's what this is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Taurus? Before taking action, really be logic about it. Get your emotions out of it. Does the bad outweigh the good? Or does the good outweigh the bad? That's another way to look at it. Whatever this is. For some of you, it just has to do with you're ready to move. You're being called to move. And you've been clinging on the thought of moving. Yeah, you have change coming out. You've been holding on to that thought to where, when you first thought about moving, you should have left. And now it's kind of like you are in a predicament where it feels like you're being forced to stay. And if you decide to move, it's not just taking a leap of faith, Taurus. It's like, is it the right time to? Doesn't mean you're never going to move. It's just logically, are you going to make the situation worse if you decide to move? Or should you dot your I's and cross your T's before you decide to move? Hey, Tarot High Priestess. Before you move, consider the situation carefully. You have change here, right? So time is still going to be moving. The way you feel is you're still going to feel it. And your emotions is that current. It's that electricity. So be mindful. Okay. When it comes to change, which you are a work in progress, Taurus, it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay. So before you decide on your decision, make sure it doesn't make nothing worse. Because I care about you, Taurus. And I mean that. It comes from a good place. You know, like I said, weeping may endure in the night, but joy comes in the morning. Okay. What other messages do you have for Taurus? You're ready and take action. You're holding yourself back. So what you're clinging on to, Taurus, is you are allowing time to pass by, and I am not making the decision for you, but it says, go on and take that leap of faith. You're ready. If you're willing to stay in a situation that is no longer fulfilling, why not take the leap of faith? Why not experience change? There's the why not. Some of you Tauruses, you want someone to go with you, and they're not gonna go. There's Taurus. There's a Taurus here where the person you want to go with you, they start off saying they will, but the moment that it's time to go, and you stayed, and things haven't been the same since. Yeah. Ignorance, reflection. Stop beating yourself up, Taurus, for making how do I say this? Just bear with me, Taurus. I'm trying to figure out how to say how we, instead of us independently doing something, sometimes we need an additional person for the motivation. And it looks like whoever this is let you down. And you should have went with your first gut feeling was to go alone. For some of you, this has to do with an apartment or some type of residency. You could have had the place alone, but you chose, you know, it sounded good. At the end of the day, you're left with the bill, but you're not having to deal with the problem. The only problem that you have is a bill. All right, moving forward. What are the messages for Taurus, my earth sign, please? Depression. Joy comes in the morning, Taurus. This too shall pass. Every storm brings in a rainbow. Promise yourself that you will never do this again. Whatever choice that you made, that you knew your gut feeling said, do not do it. You betrayed yourself, Aries. Stop betraying yourself. This depression is no one's responsibility but yours. You may need to get it out, because when I started your reading, it literally what I channeled was weeping endureth in the night, but joy comes in the morning. What are the messages you have for Taurus? And you didn't need to, whoever this person is, don't go chase them. You don't want nobody who's going to call you ignorant. Come on now. Influences, others involved, third parties, intervention, manipulation. See, this is a learning lesson. Promise yourself, Taurus, that you would never betray yourself again. Give me a transformation message for Taurus. No, I'm gonna clean the spread the table off before I pull that out. Give me an iron message for Taurus. Taurus. Freedom through faith. You'll get over it. And it sucks, Taurus, when a person awakens and realize that the individual, the love was never real. You know, and that can literally feel like a little a death itself when it comes to this depression. So I can only imagine, Taurus, dust yourself off, pick yourself up. If you need to release, release. And when I mean release, I'm not talking sexually. Get the tears out. Okay. If you're around people and you don't feel comfortable with shedding tears, you can take a shower and shed tears. You can leave wherever you're going and go shed your tears, but you need to get it out for you to practice this freedom through faith. Faith is the evidence of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You guys have to release this person who's disrespectful, who influences you and keeps you in depression. You want to deal with someone who's going to pick you up. Okay, not someone that's always going to have you confused. And that's a whole separate message. But back to the main message, Aries. This freedom through faith. You know exactly what you need to do to get back on your A game, Taurus. Did I call you Aries? My bad, Taurus. You know exactly what to do to get back on your A game. A loss was a loss. Okay. When it comes to freedom through faith, and that loss of a loss is when you realize that the person who was involved in a connection was false, which can be very hard to detach from after it breaks you down. And if you Taurus, are you dealing with the Aries? But listen, when it comes to communication, period, choose your words wisely. This person does not deserve not even a word when it comes down to how they made you feel. You don't owe them that. Go do what you need to go do, Taurus. It says, I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust his will and find freedom. I'm talking to a Taurus. I don't care if this person was to burn your car down, burn your house down, burn your clothes up, all that. You still would stay. Or is this your crazy self, Taurus? This reading is about you, for you, what you're clinging on to. And if it has to do with the person, you have to break that addiction of allowing someone to talk so low to you and treat you so low and keep you in a low place. For real, for real. When it comes to a move. That's what the cards say. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I see in the cards. Let's make that clear. All right. And then I'll clean this spread and pull a transformational message, Taurus, and then we'll pull an angel guide message, okay? Judgment is on the table. Reflection. The upright position of the judgment indicates a moment of self-reflection. You're likely close to reaching a significant stage in a journey. This journey may not have been an easy one, and you may find comfort in your struggle with others to find camaraderie. New is the time to face challenges head on. What do they call that, Taurus? Trauma bond. Don't you trauma bond with nobody. Now is not the time to trauma bond with nobody. Because that's a vulnerable place. Don't make the situation worse. All right. Moving forward, let's go ahead and pull your transformation message. And your transformation message is a direct message. If it does not resonate with you, please do not force it. And then we'll pull your angel guide message, Taurus. Transformation message, please. Transformation message for Taurus. Taurus, you have intuition nudges. Oh, one got left behind. What does that say? Relationships. It's okay. Was that Aries that I said betraying yourself? Stop betraying yourself, or was that you, Taurus? I'm not for sure, but if I didn't tell you that, you're being asked to stop betraying yourself. When you have intuition nudges in relationships, let me go ahead and get relationships out the way. It says relationship are just a mirror image of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you, Taurus. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Soul growth. Don't be out here trauma bonding. That's a red flag. Your next transformation message is intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of your soul, Taurus. You need to listen to it. Stop betraying yourself. Angel guide message for Taurus. Taurus, the reason why I'm not reading all of the transformation messages because you got a lot going on already. How many assignments do you want? Ugh. Goodness gracious, betraying yourself, that's a lot. And what you don't see is sacred plan and mother, father, God. All right. You need to heal your childhood wounds. For those in some of you Tauruses who, you wasn't raised by your biological parents or they were absent in some type of way, you need to heal that. I'm not encouraging you to practice any kind of spiritual belief. I'm not recruiting you to do anything. I believe in God, and if you choose to believe in God, you need to build a relationship with God. Get grounded. Now, when it comes to sacred plan, let's go ahead and read it. Sacred plan. So you're being asked to work in silence, Taurus. Get yourself in order. It says this card doesn't represent the plan that God has for your life, more the plan that comes to fruition based off of your intentions and your highest good. So I can't remember what card that was. Taurus, I said depression came out. I said you are responsible. No one is responsible to get rid of this. You are. Get rid of this depression. If you try to force a plan into action, the angelic guidance is to back down and trust in the greater good. This battle is not yours. Don't wish bad on nobody. Now, I believe in bad karma. You don't have to. I know a few people who don't believe in bad karma, and I told them, I said that's your right to not believe in it, but I'm telling you, you will get bad karma fucking over me. God don't play about me. And those same people who was confident to say, oh no, I don't believe in karma's not real. Okay. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to get out of character. I said what I said. God don't play about me. Moving forward, Taurus. Tomorrow is a new day. It's not the mistake. It's just a learning experience that's going to make you stronger. Okay? This live will still be available to you if you need to come back and reference to it, whatever you need. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again.